Many years ago, I was asked this question by my teacher. Which one do you prefer to work with? Machines or people? How about you? Which one you will choose? Oh, okay, many different questions, many different answers. For me, I would definitely choose machines. Now that preferences has got me into engineering. But why machines? It's so much easier to work with them. All I need is just a manual for them to work with. People, a bit challenging. Hard to work with, no manual as well. So I took up engineering. I studied to masters in engineering, and after that I worked as an engineer. But fast forward to now, I became a full-time marketer. So what changed? When I took up engineering role for 7 years, I felt stuck. The job is okay, it was stable, but I noticed one thing. The only way for me to really grow in whatever that I do is, again, to work with people. So I have no choice. But I think to myself, there must be another way for me to work without working with people. So I went to ask an authority out there, someone I admire very much, Mr. Google. So I asked Mr. Google how to make money online. And it came out with lots of results. And I tried some of them, all without working with people. Affiliate marketing, online courses, dropshipping, e-commerce. But out of all this opportunity, I learned one very important thing, which is marketing. So marketing is a way for you to influence people to take a certain action. Wow. Now I have a power to influence. Oh, I got a manual to work with people now. So I was thinking, maybe marketing not so bad after all. So I tried and I wanted to go into marketing. But change is scary, especially from a technical role all the way to a social role. I think to myself, maybe. There's a lot of things in my inner voice. Are you crazy? Are you sure? Are you ready? All these thoughts in my mind is crippling me. And made me think, maybe I need to wait for the right time. The right time to get started. The right time for me to be ready. But let me ask you all this. Will there ever be a time when you feel ready? And that time I felt stuck. So my desire to move forward is stronger than staying there. So I decided to take a leap of faith and jump into marketing. But apart from all that, why do I want to talk about personal branding? I can talk about other things, change, everything, but why personal branding? Because when I first started out, I find it very challenging for me to get projects. Basically, I don't have a personal branding of a marketer, and I got no projects. I keep receiving no. Mainly because my personal brand is all about me being an engineer. My social media account, my education, even the way I look, t-shirt with khakis, engineer straight away. All right? But before I want to continue further, let's just define what is personal brand. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, said it the best. Your personal brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room. I believe then, when I'm not in the room, people will say that Ken, engineer, not a marketer. So I need to make the change. I need to create a new personal brand to reflect this change. That's the reason why I truly believe all of us need to look at our personal brand, especially when you're undergoing change like me. There's no time for you to be ready. You just have to do it. So I need to make sure I flip the script. Instead of people seeing me as engineer, now a marketer. For me to undergo that change, I actually have, when I look back, I did these 4 things, I wish I could share with all of you. And it's with the acronym of 4 C's. Let's start with the first C, credibility. How do you build trust with people? By having credibility. How do you get credibility? By solving problems. But Ken, I just started. How do I solve people's problem? Good question. Let me assure you, you can use this E and E. For engineers out there, you might think something else, right? Electrical, electronics? Okay, no. Let me start with the first E, education. When I first get started in marketing, I don't have much idea about marketing. But I went and study. The more I studied, the more knowledge I have. But me having knowledge doesn't mean people know about me knowing marketing. So I went and get certification. One of the first certification I get is Facebook Certified Digital Marketing Associate. And that helped me to get some projects. Now you might hear many gurus or people out there say, education not important, certification not important, degree not important. It might be true for some people. I mean, even Facebook, the founder doesn't have a degree. But for me, it's just another tool. Certification is just another tool that you can use to build your credibility. And most often, for most people, having that is better than having none. Next E, experience. Again, same question. Can. Just started, how to get experience? Let me share with you one example. University. What do people do before they send the student out to graduate? Internship, correct. So what I did was I do marketing services for free. 2 weeks to 1 month of marketing service free. And if they like what I did, they will continue to pay me or they'll just give me testimonial. Either way, I get more experience, they have someone to solve their problem, all is fine. Very little risk for them. And the more experience I gain, the more confidence I have to myself as well. So if you use this education and experience together, you can show people that you can solve problems. Why? Because you studied it. And not only that, you have done it. So as you can see, it's like a ladder. The more you have, the higher you go, the more credible you are. And then you finally become a subject matter expert. All this credibility is not important if you do not do the next C, which is communication. As an engineer, I don't like to tell people what I do, how good I am. I don't like to toot my own horn, I'm the best! No, I like to lay down. Mainly because I got praises previously, people saying that I do a good job when I was an engineer. So automatically in my mind, I thought that maybe whatever I do is good enough. People will know. I don't need to share or talk further. But as years gone by, I noticed one thing, that communication is one of the most important skills to have. How many times have you seen people get more opportunities because they can communicate better? And another reason why communication is so important is because if you don't say it, they don't know you. So you need to tell people about that. And the first place I do to communicate is in social media. I literally change everything, put it on my credentials, tell them that I'm changing to marketing. When I speak, I also make sure to tell people that I'm in marketing, no more an engineer. Another way to do it is for you to teach. So I do have digital marketing workshops, and I also have a YouTube channel where I spend my time teaching how to do certain things in digital marketing and social media. All this is to build brand awareness, to let people know that I know what I'm talking about. Other than telling who you are, the next thing is you also can ask for something. There's this saying by Bible, ask and you shall receive. Okay? My very first paid project I got from me commenting on a Facebook post. So I saw this post. One person is looking for a marketing agency to help him in his business. So I just go in, faster key in, hey, I'm here. You need help? Look for me. Let's have a meeting. I asked for it. We meet up, and the rest is history. It's been a few years now, and I'm still working with him. If I don't ask, I don't think I will even be paid. Now, don't be like me. Don't do this. Don't be like me earlier on. Don't keep quiet. You must learn to communicate. Communication is the key to let people know who you are and what you want. Next C is consistency. Allow me to share a story which is a little bit different. One of my hobbies is playing basketball. When I first joined my university, the first thing I look for is a university basketball club. And I attend their training consistently. And when it reached a time where it's closer to tournament, they will select for university basketball representative, university basketball team. And after the selection, I got selected. Yay. So you can see me, I'm the one kneeling down, holding a basketball. I was very skinny then, all right? But that skinny me have a little bit of self-esteem issue because I don't feel that I'm good enough. I don't feel I'm better than a lot of players out there. In fact, I think the coach made a wrong mistake. So I went to the coach and asked, Coach, why did you select me as part of the team? And he told me one thing. He see me turning up consistently to the practice. And he was saying that, if I want to run this thing, if you don't come to practice, you won't know how to do. But I see you there, so you would know how to do it. Oh, okay. And since you are there, I'm willing to give you the chance. Now, being consistent will help you to be noticed, remembered, and given a chance. That in life, every experiences would have some change in your mindset. For me, this simple story has been with me throughout the years, that whatever we do, we need to be consistent so that we can get noticed, remembered, and given a chance. And I take that same principle in my YouTube channel as well. I've been posting consistently for many years already. And I have over 600 videos, more than 8,000 subscribers, over 2 million views and counting. It will not happen if I just stop at 10 videos. And because of me being consistent, people start noticing me. And with that, I get a lot of projects as well. And if you don't communicate consistently, you think people will just remember you, you tell them once? For me, I don't think so, with my experience. So you have to keep consistently show up. Only then people will have you remembered. Remember, stay consistent, then you'll be noticed, remembered, and be given a chance. The final C is community. When I first started, I feel lonely, mainly because I was alone. Now, this was me many years ago when I first starting out, working alone with my laptop in the cafe. Very nice, right? The lifestyle. I can work anywhere with my laptop. Some people say the laptop lifestyle. But inside, it was empty. There's a void. That's why community is so important to me. Because without that, I wouldn't have a drive to move on. And also, it's important to know who do we hang out with. So there's this saying by Jim Rohn, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And last time, I spent most of my time with engineers. So when I ask for advice, what they say? Are you crazy? Are you sure? Are you ready? No. Those are the same thing I hear just now. I don't need to hear more. I don't need you to reinforce my inner voice. So I need to find people that have done it. And I have done my research. I asked Mr. Google. I've seen people that have done it. So I started looking for a community, and I joined a digital marketing community. And even after many years, I still meet up with them every month. All right? And they are there to support. And we meet up with each other, encourage each other, push each other forward. That's why community is very important to me. Apart from that as well, the community has also unlocked many doors for me as well. I just noticed one thing as well. People are the one that unlock doors, not machine. So find a community that you belong with. Personal branding or any change is not a lonely journey. You just need to find the right people to be with, and you have fun along the way. Now back to this, change is scary. Again, especially from engineer to a marketer, technical and social. It's very scary. I always wanted to wait for the right time to begin. But will the right time ever come? To be honest, no. So are you going to stay there? No. The only way forward is for you to keep taking action. So this was how I, from engineer to become a marketer through a personal branding. How about you? If you are looking to change, You can do this too, or you just want to build a personal brand. Go ahead. Use this 4C framework. Credibility, communication, consistency, and community. You build your credibility through education and experience. You communicate who you are and what you want. You consistently show up so that people notice you, remembers you, and give you a chance. And finally, find the right community. Grow together and enjoy this wonderful journey. Lastly, personal brand doesn't begin when you feel ready. It begins the moment you take action. Thank you.